Greetings, I'm Theta Person, the president and founder of Looking for an Angel. Looking for an Angel is a nonprofit 501c3 organization in the state of Missouri that increases awareness of missing persons and helps families navigate the missing person process. I was just listening to some bells tolling in the background. So as the bells rang, I found myself thinking about how long I've been fighting for justice and the things that transpired and led to the disappearance of my missing child, Christian Ferguson. So my son's been missing over 18 years. And before he went missing, I was in a court battle. The father was fighting for custody of my children. I only have two. So as I was going through, I learned a lot about the system. I learned how the system, though it's supposed to be there for us, how it can also fail you, and how things don't always happen the way they're supposed to, and that is not always about finding out the truth. You know, sometimes you think, and maybe based on the movies, or maybe not based because of what we see in the movies, that if you are right and you go to court, then justice will be served. You know, whenever we go through injustices, we think that if we find a competent attorney that cares about our best interests, that they will do what's in our best interests. And once the facts are presented, then justice will be served. Well, that's not always the case. And I know that from experience. It's very unfortunate. And if you're an attorney, or if you're studying to become an attorney, I pray that you will become a civil litigation attorney, because, okay, we have bankruptcy attorneys. We have a lot of attorneys out here, but it's very hard to find an attorney that is willing to take on the challenges that lead us to be in some of our situations. So anyway, getting back to the bells ringing, let's talk about the bells ringing. We'll talk about the attorneys a little later. As the bells were ringing, I was thinking about faith and works, and how, like in church, I remember them saying, faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. Okay, so it made me think about how often churches support those with missing loved ones. And that just made me wonder, is your church supporting you if you have a missing loved one? Is the church there for you? Are they standing there, or are they just praying? And there's a place for prayer, but there's also a place for work. You can pray, but you also have to work. So my question to you today is, what is your church doing? Or what are the ministers in your life? The ministers or the God-fearing people that say that they care about your best interest, what are they doing to support you? Because as I've mentioned before, it's going to take everyone doing what they can in their capacities to address the missing persons epidemic. So what are the ministers? What are the pastors? What are the fathers? What are the reverends? What are those God-fearing people doing to support you if you have a missing loved one?